Here is scene number 8. This one's called Photographer's Table, and it's a great scene for very small objects like jewelry. And it has a top which is kind of a transparent but sort of a rough material, and then they have a projected light going down through it, and it makes kind of this diffused softbox look. All right, so here are the settings for it. We have bend, so you can play around with that top part and the angle at which it comes down. We actually have a black option if you want to play around with that. You should probably tick that on for the start and change your settings based on that. We'll go with the white look for now. So here's the projector on top, and that is what is projecting the light through this object. So that's this piece right here. So we can play with the X, Y, Z, but if we do the Z, it pulls that light up and away from that material, and that's going to make more of a kind of a diffused look. The closer it gets down to that glass object, the more of a sharp look. So if you want it more diffused, you pull it up a little bit, and we can play with the temperature, make it more of a orange look, and then you can see what that light is doing a little bit more. Maybe play around with the power a bit. And then what we can do is dial in exactly what look we want on the X and the Y position. So we can put it in the back further, or we can put it in the front. So something like that is already looking pretty cool. And we can also scale up this projected light on the top. And then the last piece we have is this plate on the bottom, which has light on it, and that is the backlight. So right now it's dialed in pretty well. If we want to take the power down, it's going to start to get a little bit weird. So it's kind of dialed in perfectly. You can play around with the temperature a little bit if you want to. Give it a bit more of a yellow glow. And you got a vignette on here for the background as well. This is a perfect scene, like I said, for very small objects that are sitting in a pretty photorealistic environment. You can get some really, really nice results.